My name's Tony, and I was from St Helens on Merseyside. And when I was little, I went to this little school in Charles Street, Holy Cross Junior School, still there today. And it was lovely really, because I was only like, I was in the babies. And the funny thing was, when you went, they thought you get tired. Not like today, so they gave you a bed to sleep on in the afternoon, camp bed, I remember, and everybody went to sleep, or at least you were supposed to. But I loved it there. We did all sorts of things. We had this big climbing frame, and I think the green where it is still there, and I'd climb up it right to the top. I'd only ever be about 5 or something like that, and I climbed up, and it was a big thing. And I got right to the top, and it was like climbing Mount Everest. And I looked around and I was dead scared. And they didn't punish you like they used to do. They didn't really hit you hard. But one thing we had in those days, we all wore short pants. There was no long pants. And people said, oh, it's very healthy because all the air can get to your legs. And it was healthy, but it was unhealthy in another way, because that's where the teachers could smack you. And they did smack you. They did smack you. And I remember one day, because I was a bit of a diver really, it was snowing, and I was bombarding all the girls in the toilets with snowballs. We wouldn't go in, but we'd throw snowballs. And it was a great fun, they all screamed and screeched, and I thought it was great. But I got into trouble over that. And they called me into the office, and she said, Tony, you're a very naughty boy, and I'm going to have to punish you. And she took this ruler, and she started smacking the back of my legs, which was it really hurt you, it stung your legs. But when she hit me, she sang a song, and this was it. You must not throw snowballs into the girls' toilets. It was funny, it was like rap music. But anyway, I didn't stay in school all the time because I went home to my grandma's. My grandma lived in Vincent Street, the street next to Charles Street, and they had me dinner there. And I used to go home. I was little, but they trusted me to go home. And there was a back entry, which was like all hard dirt, all grey, all black. And when it rained, there was these big puddles. And I used to go there, and I'd jump over the little puddles and try to jump over the big ones, but I sort of splashed on the side. And you had to be very careful, because there was an awful lot of dog muck there, and you had to avoid that as well. But anyway, one day, it was my birthday, and my grandma, and I loved her, she gave me half a crown. Half a crown, 2 and 6pence. I couldn't believe it, because it was an awful lot of money in those days. Anyway, I said I'd go back to the playground and show the lads, because some of them had never seen half a crown before. Now I was a bit scared in case if any of the big lads might snatch it off me, but I was very careful. Anyway, I wrapped her up in my hand very tight like that, and I squeezed it so all my hand was sweating. And I told them, hey lads, I've got half a crown. And they said, you've not? I said, I have. And they said, gizzle up. And I thought, I have to be careful here. So I said, okay, I'll give you a little look. And I slowly opened my hand and they looked through it. And they said, half a crown, wow. And it made me feel very important with that half a crown. And I'll tell you a story about what happened to it in the end. But I'm just telling you here now how I love my grandma Sheen. Number 96 she lived at. And when I went, she had all these lovely chips and mushy peas. And she put this sort of soup on them, which was great. And then I suppose there was a bit of fish. And then she had a dog, Sandy. And Sandy always used to follow me to the gate, and he had to make sure he didn't get out. But anyway, I remember the teachers very well. There was Miss Feeney, and then she read this book now. Oh, there was no television in those days. It was great, and you were stood there glued to it. But anyway, I'll tell you about the games we played in the playground later on, and all the rhymes and the good fun we had and the things we had in the canteen. Okay, so see you later on. Bye for now.